विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वं प्रचोदयात्।
We all think that Ravan is evil, but actually deep down, Ravan represents man. Ravan had a lot of positive qualities. He was one of the greatest devotees of Lord Shiva. In fact, it is said that Ravan was the one who composed the Shiva Tandava Stotram. Of course, Ravan made the biggest mistake of letting his senses control him, and that basically epitomizes how man is.
Ravan's theme really shows the grandeur of him being a king of Lanka. Lanka is basically at that point of time was a city covered in gold. This entire city was built on gold. They had technologies that were far advanced than any other kingdom in the region.
Composing the soundtrack for Ravan, I had to think about him being the king, being majestic, but at the same time having his senses get all over him and control him.
So the first part of the theme really brings out his position, his ability, his charisma as the king of Lanka. Later part of the music shows how he realized that his mistake of kidnapping Sita. He feels sorry for what had happened. He feels when he sees all the death of his family and all. So at that point of time, the music changes slowly into feeling more of a remorse, realization kind of like a thing.
At the end of the day, when Ram kills Ravan, Ravan repents, but of course it's too late. And so the soundtrack actually portrays this whole life of Ravan.
Ram is the person that we want to be. Ravan is really the person who we are. Ravan is simply because of just a person who has all the knowledge, who knows a lot of things, who totally believes in God, but simply because one of his nature, the lustful nature of him and his ego, which has brought to all that had happened, So I think Ravan is really just a poor, misguided soul. In general, I think we sort of like represent Ravan in the modern day life, and I think the whole purpose of Ramayana is to attempt to move from being Ravan in our life to being Ram in our lives.
Okay, so today I'm just going to show you all the breakdown of Ravan's theme. It's called King of Lanka, and Ravan is majestic. He's the king of Lanka, but at the same time he's actually a very vulnerable soul who is unable to control his senses. So the track starts off very majestically. Actually it builds up to bring up the ambience of Lanka, and then it comes to a crescendo where the introduction of Ravan comes in, and at the end it dies off slowly, showing off how vulnerable Ravan actually was. So if you can see here, a total of 21 tracks were used to do this score, and it's made up of many different parts, and as you can hear, the crescendo is coming up. Different parts were used, a lot of voice modulations were also used, different type of voices to generate the ambience of Lanka. So it really gives the feel of Ravan being the king, a demonic king, and at the same time showing him being so vulnerable and not able to control his senses. And I hope you will enjoy the track and feel the presence of Ravan during the drama.